Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are starting the series of a Pompey retro rebuild. We are doing the 07-08 season, the season where Pompey were in the Premier League, winning the FA Cup just before their administration and catastrophic decline. Obviously, as a Pompey fan, I'm going to have so much fun doing this. I've obviously already done a Pompey rebuild on the channel, but that was with the current database. This one is with the 07-08, so let's get into it. As you can see, these are our trophy cabinet so far. Obviously only one FA Cup, that in real life that is now two. Just one problem for the database. I've been having some problems. The home and away kit's fine, but the third kit is last season's kit in 2023, and then the badges haven't updated as well, so that's the problem I've been having, but it's fine. It's not too big of a problem. But let's get into it. So let's look at the squad for the nostalgia. And what's the squad we got, guys? Players like Nico Cranchar, who is only 22 years old at this point, bought from Hajduk Split. He looks an absolute great player. David James, still 36 years old. We've got him. We've got David Nugent as a 22-year-old striker. Look at the pace as well. King Carnu as well, 30-year-old King Carnu. Not the fastest player, but that does not matter. Sylvian Distan as well, underrated baller. 17 pace for a centre-back, 17 acceleration, 6'4" as well. An absolute beast of a centre-back here. Matty Taylor as well, left-back, only 25 years old. Surprised he's got 14 finishing for a left-back, and decent pace as well. Unbelievable. Papa Baba Diop, may he rest in peace. The wardrobe, as we all called him. Solid player. Solly Mantari, 22-year-old player, midfielder. Unbelievable squad we got here. It's just such a contrast to what the Pompey squad is now, obviously, us being in the Championship after all these years of suffering. But let's get into tactics. Let's make a tactic. Our transfer budget we got is £10 million. So obviously this is a series. We'll do this, I guess, until we win the Champions League, or until we see it fit to leave it there. So we've got £10 million to spend. We are in July. Let's make a tactic that I think works best for us. We'll go with the gegenpress. I'm liking the 4-4-2 up front with David Nugent as well. So let's get into it. Let's do a best 11 and see what they think is our best 11. Benjani as well. Can't forget Benjani, 28-year-old. Only got 10 finishing, but he is a fast player as well. Just look at the squad, the nostalgia. Haridason as well, Herman Haridason, 32 years old, solid player as well. The Herminator, as I used to call him, but Johnny Tucker as well. Let's take a look at Johnny Tucker, 25 years old. Look at that pace, 18 pace, 18 acceleration, good finishing, amazing dribbling. This guy could be a world beater, and he can play striker. I'll be tempted to play him striker over Benjani. And is there anyone else in us? So maybe let's look at signing a right winger and train Utaka to be a striker. An advanced forward as well, because he's very fast as well. So let's get him there and get Nugent as the pressing attacker. But yeah, this is a special. Sol Campbell as well, by the way, 32 years old, elite centre back, strong. Oh, this just brings back so many good memories. And then if we look at our Martin Craney as well, let's look at our under 18 squad, or under 21s rather. Asmir Begovic, 20-year-old Asmir Begovic, he looks very good as well. Oh, this is bringing back so many memories. But yeah, I am really excited to do this, obviously, because it's nice to be able to go to an 07-08 database. If you guys haven't done it before, I do recommend it. We've got Lauren at right back as well. So from the early stages, I think we signed a new right wing. So we've got Diop and Pedro Mendes in the midfield. I'll be tempted to put Solly Mantari over Pedro Mendes, and maybe swap that. Maybe, I mean, this is early days here, but let's take a look who's in the Premier League. So we've got Wigan, West Ham, Tottenham, Sunderland, Reading, us, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, United, City, Liverpool, Fulham, Everton, Derby, here. I think this is where Derby had their record-breakingly bad season. Chelsea, Bolton, Blackburn, Birmingham, Villa and Arsenal. This is just pure vibes. And obviously with this database as well, the regens that come in are real-life players. So we could buy players knowing which one of them are going to be good. So let's just use this to see who we can get a right wing straight away. Chris Burke or Mauro Rosales. I mean, to be fair, he looks very good. 15 pace, 15 acceleration, 17 crossing, 15 dribbling. This guy looks unbelievable. I've never heard of him in real life. He's been at Ajax, River Plate and New Boys, but that's definitely one to keep an eye on. This guy looks unbelievable. Let's add him to the shortlist. Yeah, this guy looks great. If we just go to scouting players. Who have we got then? Any names that we're going to remember here? None so far. Oh, I mean, let's look at thinking about it, let's look at Blackburn squad. Christopher Samba, David Bentley, Robbie Savage, Morton Gams Pedersen. Streets will not forget him. Roque Santa Cruz, Aaron McQuainer, who later on in his career did join Portsmouth as well. Some absolute throwbacks here. But I say we actually... I mean, this is a pretty early decision, but he looks pretty good. He's wanted by 14 clubs. This guy looks unbelievable. Like, he's fast, he's got great crossing, great dribbling. He's only 26 years old. How much would he be? 850k? This is a no-brainer. Oh, okay, this is where we get the problem. So, Rosales would need to have paid more than 30% of these games for countries in the previous 2 years to automatically qualify for World Permit. He also doesn't require... Okay, so we still can get him if we allocate him a non-EU spot. He wants to be a squad player, that's fine. Let's get rid of these because we don't care about these. But who's on the bench as well? I'll get Glenn Johnson on. How could I forget about Glenn Johnson? 22 years old, fast, good crossing. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's get Matty Taylor on as well. Arnold Movember. Oh my life. This is throwing back the years, honestly. Right, so... Alright, let's do set pieces. Let's do player marking, near post, defender box, near post, defender, in swing up. I always do the same types of corners and set pieces, really. I never really pay too much attention into it either, which is probably what I should do. But it's early days. Code of conduct, yep. What's this? This is a new skin I'm using as well. Loan offers for Richard Duffy, yep. Sean Davis, let's decline that just because he... Groningen make loan approach for Rosales. I think we have a good chance of getting him. I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce myself to you as the new Portsmouth manager. I like to talk about our Premier League aims, top half, but I think we could get Europe. You know, I think we could get Europe with a few signings. I think we could definitely get Europe. This is so exciting, guys. This is so exciting. Richard Duffy, more loans. Yep. Are we going to use Palmarot? Probably not. You could take him on loan. So what I'm most excited is like going through the seasons and picking up regens that are real players. looks like a lot of people are after Rosales, who I'm not surprised. He looks like a very cheap buy and a very good buy at that as well. So I think I'm fine with the strikers. Attacker, I think, is going to be unreal up front. Nugent, he's fast as well. Decent enough finishing and good dribbling. I think he's going to be okay. Centre backs, quite old centre backs, but I mean, Diston's unreal, and Campbell's good enough for now. David James, we're probably going to want a new goalkeeper, aren't we? Got Jamie Ashton as the backup. It's all throwing us old goalkeepers there as well. So this is what's going to make it so much more interesting as well. Is like scouting for players. I can't just go for the players that I already know who are good in certain positions. We're just going to skip past the friendlies because we're not too interested in that. I haven't even properly looked into the tactic all that much. It's just the baseline. So a 0-0 draw. No, 3-0 win. Utaka's out. Utaka is out for 4 days. That's fine. So yeah, we're probably going to want to look for a goalkeeper. Do I just see Kasper Schmeichel, age 20? 20 years old. Would he be interested in coming here? They want somewhere to between 5.6 and 8.5 million pounds. I think we should get Kasper Schmeichel. A 20-year-old Kasper Schmeichel, you know. I'm not even thinking. I'm just going on pure vibes and names. Let's get him in. That would see most of the budget eaten up, though. Let's look at Newcastle squad. I'm just interested in everyone's squad. Charles and Zogby, Michael Owen, a 27-year-old Michael Owen, for 20 finishing. He's only valued at 21 million to 26 million as well for that. Joey Barton, the less said about him, the better. Nicky Butt, Obafemi Martins, Jose Enrique, oh my life, Mark Viduka. Swansea make loan approach for Duffy. Yep, that's fine with me. Kasper Schmeichel, yep, we've already made an inquiry. Ryan Taylor. Sean Maloney, oh my life. Anton Ferdinand. Get a 21-year-old Gary Cahill. Wayne Routledge. Stephen Kelly. James McFadden. Shola Amiobi. 875k. Oh, he looks good as well, you know. Pacey. Good finishing, good dribbling. Very cheap as well. I think we put an offer in here for a backup striker here. He's only 25 as well. Peter Ramage, Mark Davis, Darren Ambrose, Ben Watson, John Stead. Oh my god. 19-year-old Fraser Campbell here. Fernandinho as well. He's listed as an attacking midfielder as well. Obviously hasn't joined Man City just yet. Interesting to see he's an attacking midfielder. He looks very good as well. 15 dribbling and 13. This guy looks unbelievable. I don't think that's who we need at the minute though, because we don't really play attacking midfielders in the current formation we're going with. Alright, Amiobi wants to be a fringe player. That's fine. I think this guy is going to be very underrated for us. He's fast, he's got good finishing, that's all you need in Football Manager's match engine. Alright, Schmeichel set to sign for Portsmouth. 8.5 mil out of our 10.25 mil budget. We're really getting through these transfers quick, but I think it's worth it. He looks very good. Let's do it. Let's get him in. Our first signing. Welcome everyone. Kasper Schmeichel, our first Portsmouth signing. And to be honest, over David James, I think he gets straight into the team. He's obviously not the best yet, But David James is 36 years old. Let's put him on so he can keep and defend, because I prefer that, and he also prefers that. Our first signing is our goalkeeper of Kasper Schmeichel. Exciting times. Portsmouth splash out on record transfer. Oh wow. So we've got 1.57 mil to spend. I don't know if we're going to be able to sign both Rosales and Amiobi then. Palmerot's set to go. It's got a mandatory future fee of 85k. That's really low amount, but I don't think we're going to use him. We've got 2 decent right backs that we can use instead of him. Okay, so he's gone. Let's get Kanu up front, see if he can score a goal against DC United. About 13, 14 years before Rooney joined them. 2-0 win there. Sean Wright Phillips, 25 years old, at Arsenal. So obviously this episode is just going to be like transfers, getting to know the squad, etc, etc. Duffy set to go on loan. Yep. Does he look any good? It looks okay. Probably won't see much of him in our squad later on down the lines. Let's appeal. Okay, so Rosales' work permit was rejected, but let's try and appeal it and see what happens. I'd really like to get him in, because we actually do need a right wing, and he was actually the main focus of our transfers, because I mean we can obviously put Utaka right wing if need be, but I would much rather Rosales at the right wing and Utaka up front, because I think Utaka will just score goals after goal after goal. Nice 2-0 win again. Easy stuff. Milwaukee Wave. Are they still a thing? I don't think I've ever heard of them recently. Okay, allocate ESC place. I think that means we can play him and get him. Accept, bring him in. Okay, we have signed Mauro Rosales then. Send on intensive language, add to training camp. Alright, where's Rosales so we can register him? If we can register him. We can, happy days. Let's get him in on the right then. This guy just looks very good. He's fast, he's got great crossing, really good dribbling. I should play him as a winger with that crossing. Winger and support. Still want to sort out the midfield a bit and work around that a bit more. But other than that, I'm very happy with the squad so far. If you want to know what the skin this is, I think it says it here. No, it's called SAS. It's called SAS 24. So just type in SAS 24 and it'll be on FM Scout. I really do like this skin. Oh, we've got another scouting report here. Bruno Mizenga. He looks fine. He looks alright, but nothing special. Luis Adriano. I feel like I've heard of him before. Christian Giovanni at 20 years old. He looks really good. 20 years old as well. Leon Osman at 26. Stephen Reed. Wait, some of these names. Right, let's look at Barcelona's team. Barcelona's team. Samuel Eto'o. 26-year-old Samuel Eto'o. Holy moly. Giovanni Dos Santos at 18 years old. A 20-year-old Lionel Messi as a wonder kid. I mean, just look how good he looks. Zambrotta, Iniesta, 23-year-old Iniesta. Holy moly. Milito. 19-year-old Pedro. He's only 250k, you know. This is so good. Alright, let's see if we can get Amiobi in. And it looks like we cannot. We'll delay it and see if we can get some extra funds. Birmingham make loan approach for Hughes. That's fine with me. Right, Rosales' first friendly. What can he produce against Milwaukee Waves? 6-0 win, and he scores 2 goals. It's a good start for him. Where are we actually predicted to finish in the league? I wonder. In 10th place. I mean, just look at that Dream 11. You've got Rooney, Drogba, Gerrard, Essien, Fabregas, Malouda, Ashley Cole, John Terry, Gallas and Vidic. And Petr Cech in goal. Incredible stuff. Yeah, really guys, I would recommend doing this before, well, to fill in the FM25 void. It makes for some exciting games. New York Red Bulls away. 3-2 winners again. Johnny Tucker getting 2 goals. Love to see it. Right, all friendlies are done, which is great. So our first match is coming up in 20 days against West Ham, whose squad looks like this. Anton Ferdinand, Nigel Quashie, he used to play for Pompey, Craig Bellamy, Bobby Zamora, Hayden Mullins, he used to play for Pompey as well, Robert Green, Freddie Lundberg, Scott Parker, who plays the most boring football in the Championship right now. But as long as it works. Right, so we probably won't be able to get Shola Amiobi in unless we could sell someone. Who do we want to sell? No one, to be honest. I'm fine with not getting Amiobi in. We've got enough strikers, to be fair. But I am... excuse me. I am going to leave this here. So it means next episode we start off the Premier League against West Ham, which I'm very much excited for. We've done our transfers early doors. We have signed, obviously, Kasper Schmeichel and Rosales from Man City and River Plate, respectively. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Enjoy.